the pass to Stokes. Here's the screen. The shot no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with the win.
Yeah, they really had their number in that game. Big margin of victory for them. They got there by really including their bench. The depth became a major factor. They just wore them down. Oh, perfect opportunity to finish the break, and he blows it.
Steve, you have to be able to finish off plays like that. It's a must.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
And here are the Suns now. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Stokes. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Shot clock at 5. And the shot is good. What Steve just talked about regarding how much they spread their scoring around was probably the most striking thing about that big win.
And the fact that they did have such a huge lead allowed them to even use their bench a little more than normal. And that was something that served them well.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off him, and he took advantage.
Pass to Knight. Down low, here's Jennings. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. A bit ago, Stan Van Gundy and I were able to chat. He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
Thanks, Doris.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's where you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic. It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Here's Davis. Another one falls for New Orleans.
He has not missed yet. 4 for 4 in this first quarter.
Setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Hamlin. He's guarded by Jennings. Knight for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And so here is New Orleans. The machine passes to Davis. Here's Olamendi. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Davis, the pass to the machine. Back to Davis. The Pelicans have gone 7-9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Setting the floor for the Suns. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, a nice... 2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Utah, downtown Salt Lake City, Utah, the home of the Jazz, Energy Solutions Arena. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. I'm Kevin Harlan. You look at the Pelicans. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
Well, it's really not a surprise to anybody that they're having the kind of season that they are, Kevin. You wouldn't have expected anything less from the defending champs.
And Steve, they've got a very legitimate chance to be wearing that crown again at the end of this season. I mean, with the experience of last year still fresh in their minds, and quite honestly, they're my pick to go all the way.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. The Machine in a two-guard. Anthony Davis is out there with Jordan. Then there's Jennings, and it's Horton in at the three, the small forward. For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a loss to the Pistons in Detroit.
And the glaring factor for me in that loss was the poor rebound. I mean, they got destroyed on the glass.
Yeah, they were outworked. I mean, it's plain and simple. To rebound the ball, you got to work. You got to do your work early. You got to be physical. You got to go after the ball, and you can't give up. And they just didn't work hard enough.
Here's Exum following the basket by Anthony Davis. Burks' shot is good.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
New Orleans moving it around. Throws it up high. It's blocked. Here's Exum, who's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit. Burks the pass to Carney. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now the pass to Davis. No one near him. That's good. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Passes to Burks. And he banks in the layup.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Here's the Machine. Burks covering. And the shot is good.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, the head coach for the Jazz gave me a few moments to catch up with him. A lot of his focus in preparing his team for this game centered around how they plan to deal with point guard Brandon Jennings. He said Jennings is a blur out there. He's so fast, and he plays with a relentless energy. It's a challenge for any team to really keep up with him. Kevin, we'll see if they can do it.
And as always, Doris, thank you. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Davis, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
As he should. That's a good decision. When he gets a clean look, he's got to take it.
Now, here's Exum, averaging 13 points a contest. The feed to Burks. Pass to Carney. The shot from the low post is good. Carney's got his second bucket.
You just can't afford to let somebody get that good position in the paint.
Well, it's more than trouble when he does catch it down there, Steve. He's never going to miss from that range.
Jennings with the ball. Burks covering. That is good. And it's 8 points for Anthony Davis.
A perfect 4 for 4 for him to start this game out.
Boy, he looks fresh and confident out there right now.
Now, here's Exum. He's guarded by Jennings. Burks can't get it to go.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
The machine.
My goodness. What a huge play.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Rebounded by Exum.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Anthony Davis.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans?
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
Pelicans leading by 3. Here's Davis. That's blocked. Outside Turner. Off target at the rim.
And they force the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Here's the machine. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. And it's 7 points for the machine.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now, here's Exum. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Burks kicks to Carney, and he gets it to go. And here's Jennings.
Burks.
Here's the machine. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Phoenix.
And he was so good defensively, anticipating every pass. He had a ton of steals in that game. And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that. When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for the machine. He's already got 9 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
Yeah, he's played really well, moving the ball around, and you'd like to see the rest of the team kind of get into that same passing groove that he's in.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. They trail by 6. And now Davis pushing it up. No one back to stop.
Unbelievable.
How did he do that?
You have got to be kidding.